What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome back to this is Feathered Libra Tarot. Where it's Libra here all the time. It doesn't matter where it's at in your chart, or if you're a cross watcher, come on in, say hello. Click the live chat button down below. It's podcast episode 537. I hope you're all doing well. I'm getting everything set up on my side. We're going to do a love reading. It may or may not be your reading. These are general readings. If you would like a private message for your situation, click the links pinned at the top of the chat. Don't forget, fans get 10% off when you go to my website and schedule. You may be dealing with somebody with a V name, or you may have a V name. I'm getting V initials. Vivian, Victor, Veronica, Victoria, etc. Could be a place you live. Something like that. Let's drop into the reading screen and start doing the reading. All right. Let's see. Hope you're all doing well. Let's see. For my Libras. Co-create. So there is something that you are working on in regards to stability or a stable relationship. Exchanging gifts. So this is something that is coming in. So there is a message coming in, something coming in. The universe and you are working on something. You are manifesting and creating something. You could be dealing with a water sign or have it heavily in your chart. I'm getting a lot of hits. So I'm getting some watery energy here. Water. Here we go. Let's do a reading. All right, the situation. I've got the Seven of Swords, the Three of Wands reverse, the Five of Cups reverse. So in regards to a very stressful situation, this could be somebody that ghosted you, somebody that lied to you, somebody that was deceptive. I feel like you're no longer waiting on somebody that really may have... The words that are coming through from spirit are tortured your heart. Golly. So this could have been a very emotionally challenging connection with whomever this was. You're no longer waiting on this person. You've stopped waiting on this person. No more advancement, no more plans, no more taking action. You may have ghosted them. You may have walked away from them. This could have been a double ghost. They went one way, you went another. Or somebody stepped out here quietly, like you walked away from the situation, and in walking away from the situation and ghosting this person, it's actually benefiting you because you walk away from or step away from that emotional torment. And it would have been depressing, sad, but you're moving away from that energy of being sad and depressed and lonely. Whatever happened, this person may have just kept you in a negative state. There it is. So you have an offer coming in. It's a new beginning with somebody who is very stable, very strong-minded, strong-willed. Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It is a new offer. So once you alleviate yourself from this stressful situation and you leave it in the dust, you step away from it. You step away from, it could be the energy of loss, or you're just moving away from someone that kept you in an emotional funk. Well, maybe they were always emotionally funky and that weighed you down. It's possible. You are actually manifesting a new beginning with someone. A very strong, stable person. They are no BS. They got their shit together. This is an adult. It's an emperor. This is what's coming in. So the stress is alleviated. The resistance. You're opening the doorway to a new offer, a new love connection. A strong one. Somebody that's serious about connection. Tell me about this person. Oh, okay. Spirit is saying this past situation is no contact. It's over. So you may have gotten divorced. You could have been dealing with somebody who was divorced, or you laid down the law. You may have had some words with this person, but you realized it was not to your benefit, because this past person or past situation, again, they could have went no contact, or you did. There's no contact there. There's no heartbreak. Like, you're no longer heartbroken over the fact that it's over. Like, you're not afraid to move on. And you may have separated quietly from whomever that was. I've got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Taurus. And the realization is that, you know, you're not going to be a third party. There could have been a third party. You're not going to be spoken to a specific way. You're not going to be treated unfairly or improperly. This person may have mismanaged you, to be honest. They didn't treat you right. They didn't treat you fairly. They didn't treat you with respect. They didn't see your value. They didn't value you. Now, this could have been their words, their actions. There was no growth there. So it looks like your energy is slipping away from that person, or whatever that situation was, so that because you're ready for a change, you're ready for something on your level. This person, this past person, however long ago that was, these are general readings. Anything can show up. Things from the way past to right now to yesterday, or, 10 weeks ago, Oh. So it's like this person, this past person that you're sliding away from, or gently, easily. It may have taken you some time to get out of this funk, or to get away from an individual that wasn't healthy for you. Let's just say that. It wasn't a healthy connection emotionally. And it could have been a person. It could have been the situation that created that. And I think that you're actually manifesting a wish fulfillment here. Talking to the universe, saying your prayers. You may have realized that this was too much of a challenge to be with, that it was just too heavy for you, or the situation was too much, the person was too much. It was just too much. But overall, you're like, you know what? I'm not going to be a third party. Third party could be a person, place, or a thing. It could be an emotion. It could be all sorts of stuff. Say, for instance, this is an example. You're dating somebody or talking to somebody that's constantly going through challenges. Constantly angry, pissed off, constantly negative talking, negative thinking. I don't have enough. I'll never have enough. I'll never be able to get free from this past person. I'll never be able to get free from a relationship. I'll never be able to make enough. It's kind of a negative. It's really a heavy negativity is what I'm feeling. And that can weigh on you emotionally, because somebody that you're surrounded by is constantly inundating you, or your field, your energy field, with negativity. That's not your negativity. And you're like, I want to slip away, slip away, slip away, slip away. It's a song. I don't know who sings it, but that's what I'm getting. Slip away. Just slip. It's like you're slipping away from whomever this is, because it's like you're trying to dodge a bullet here and avoid, like, whoop, let me slide on out of here. Because it didn't feel right. And you're like, I'm gonna slide on out of here. And because you do that, you're actually telling the universe, I want something better. I want my wish fulfillment. I want a partnership. I want a fair and balanced partnership. What's up, Mando Joe? How you doing, man? How you doing? I just watched the new Avengers the other day. I liked it. Okay. Yeah. It's really... I'm going to change decks here in just a minute. But you may have tried to hold on to a past relationship. Again, maybe you were married. Or they were married. Or simply you tried to hold on, or you were in a pattern of holding on to a really negative situation. And this person could have been very manipulative. They could have been always trying to get you back, keep you held back, keep you back, holding on to you. Yeah, I choose you. I want to be with you. It's the feeling I'm getting. It's telling me a story. Yeah, I love you. I care about you. Two of Cups. Let's do this thing. Let's be in a relationship. I love you. I care about you. So you're thinking that there's a relationship here. You're thinking that this person cares about you. Do they? Possibly. But they could have been saying things like, oh, we're soulmates. We're meant to be together. We're meant to be together, or we should be together, or we should stay together. Something like that. They're choosing you over other options. And let me tell you something. Let's just have a little conversation here. I got my coffee. It's raining outside, and we're going to have a little cozy talk right here. Big sis Feather going to tell you, if somebody tells you that you're the one, nobody else compares to you, you're their soulmate and all this other shit, and then they don't show up, words are fucking words. Action and effort is everything. You understand? Words are empty and meaningless unless they are backed with action and effort. Every time. Pay attention to the action and effort. Because this person could have been slimy. They could have been sneaky. They could have been very deceptive. Very manipulative. That's manipulation when somebody is telling you one thing and then doing another. They're totally dropping the ball. Like they never show up. Oh, yeah, let's go out on a date. Let's be friends. Let's be in a relationship. I choose you. You're my soulmate. We should be together. It just feels right. Everything is right. And then they don't show up to pick you up, or they don't effort in any way for a relationship. Y'all need to pay attention to that. I can tell you what not to do in relationships for damn sure. And I've done this. This has happened to me. And I can tell you, you may have held on because of the manipulations of this past person. And it may have weighed heavily on you. It may have hurt to let that person go. It may have hurt to hear some of the things they said. And then for them to not show up at all. Oh man, that's painful. That's painful. It's exhausting mentally. It's stressful. It's anxiety building. It's like, okay, so we should be together. You love me. You care about me. You want to be in a connection with me. You're choosing me. I'm the one. I'm better than all the rest. I'm the best you've ever had. And then you don't show up to pick me up on Friday night at 8 p.m. like you said you would. Or you don't show up in any way, shape, or form. You don't call. You don't text. You've left the building. You've checked out. That's no relationship, y'all. And because you've dealt with that, you've actually told the universe through your pain and suffering and torment, because that is torment. I got to tell you, that's torment. It's torment. When somebody's telling you they love you and they care about you and they choose you and they want to be with you and you're better than all the rest and all that shit, you listen, you hear, and then they don't show up. That's painful manipulation. That's emotional manipulation. But this person could have been a very good liar. They could have been a very good liar. I'm just, that's all I'm saying. I'm changing decks. Mando Joe says, it was all right. Listen, I liked it. I mean, it's not the original Avengers, but, you know what I mean? Oh, God. Okay. All right. So let's talk about what you're co-creating with this new offer here, because of all of this pain and suffering, you've told the universe through your experiences what you don't want to experience again. You want somebody, there's the star, you are manifesting a wish fulfillment. And it is not through pain that you are manifesting. So you let go of this person. I don't know how long ago. I've got, I just heard Gemini, Aries, Taurus. I've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, strong Pisces, strong air, Virgo, Libra, Taurus. I've got Aquarius here. It is through, it's like you dodged a bullet here in some way. I feel like this person was manipulative. They thought they were cunning. But after suffering and being tormented by this painful experience, you figured it out. You stepped away from it. You got out from underneath the energy of it. And as you got out from underneath the energy of it, you did your own healing. You took your own space. And as you're healing and evolving, you are actually co-creating and manifesting something beautiful coming in here, because you dipped out of something that could have been very stressful. It could have been very stressful, very painful. You may not have even experienced that. You may have realized that that person, it's like you may have dodged a bullet completely. You may have dodged this negative situation completely because you may have sensed it, that it was not a good idea, that you did not need to talk to this person or get involved with this person in some way. Some of you may have wrapped yourself into this cycle because there was some sort of manipulation and lies, and you just held on to it because of the manipulation and the lies. Maybe you didn't see through their deception until it was too late or whatever. But you are going through a period of healing and elevation right now. And it is not, you are not manifesting from lack, because you have gotten out of some sort of negative funk dealing with whomever this was. This could have been somebody that really drained you emotionally. This could have been somebody that really, really drained your energy being around them or listening to them talk. You know what I mean? You ever been around those people? I did like Fantastic Four, Mando Joe. I watched that too. I did like that. The new one, it was good. Anyway, you're not stressed about it. You're not deceiving yourself. You're like, no. No. 10 of Cups, bottom of the deck. You are manifesting a happily ever after with someone. You see a future with somebody, or you are manifesting someone that you will be building a happy, harmonious future with. That's joy, peace, bliss, happiness, and harmony. 10 of Cups. And you're manifesting it. It's because you've released this negative energy. You've got out from underneath it. You ducked and dived or swerved away from whomever this was or whatever this was. And you're manifesting something beautiful coming in here. Tell me about this Page of Cups, Emperor. Ace of Cups, Judgment, and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so you get to decide on whether or not you want to work on this relationship with this person, this new person. It is an Ace of Cups. Could it be a return for some of you? It may be somebody from the way past, but it's your judgment call. Do you want to give your heart to someone? Do you want to work on a new connection with someone? Judgment time. Yeah, baby. Judgment time is here. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and all those wonderful holiday things. Okay? This person may love the stuff that comes through from spirit. This person may love meat. They may be a hardcore meat eater. Like they love steaks and potatoes. You know what I'm saying? They may love me. I don't always become attracted to certain things in cards, but during certain readings, specific things come through. This person may not like to drink. They may be somebody that really likes protein and health and wellness and stuff like that. There's the Fool. Okay. You're telling me you're wanting to jump in. You're wanting to go for it. You're wanting to go for it. I've got Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries strong, Aquarius strong, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You're telling me you want to go for it, but you're not. You're like, I'm happy to have a fresh start here. I'm happy. I'm joyful. This is my breakthrough. This is my new moment. This is my fresh start. I love it for you. But you're telling me I'm going to be stingy with my effort, my time, and my action. So you may be holding back sex for a while until you're comfortable with this person. You may be very well off financially. So you may be holding back giving too much to this person in action and effort because you want to see where it goes. You may have a tendency to give a lot in relationships. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So you're like, I'm all for it. I'm all in, except for I'm going to take my time. We ain't moving too fast. This is a fresh start. I'm ready for that fresh start. I'm ready for the new beginning. But Feather, I ain't stupid. I've been duped before. This is an emperor. Male or female, they got their ish together. They know how to make it. They know how to take it. They know how to get it done. They know how to call the shots. I don't know if you're gonna. Well, you're making a wise decision for yourself because, you're holding back to a degree, but you're still going for it. The World. You're wanting to see where it goes. You're leveling up in a new relationship. It's a new beginning. It's a whole new world. It's a new chapter. So as one door closes, another one opens. You're closing down one, opening another. Okay. I see you as being single, independent, and free. And some of you are very financially well off, or you got it together. Okay. This is a nice reading for Libras. Tell me about exchanging gifts. I think this is the connection, the communication. This person may be a gift giver. You may be a gift giver, and you're holding back. You want to hold back how much you give in effort and action until you see where this person takes things. Yeah, you're very aware of what's going on. You're paying all the attentions. You're very aware. You're awake, aware, and you're paying attention. So it's like this. You want communication. You want to see where this goes. You're not really ready to open up your heart space. You're still protecting your heart space. And I get it. If you were manipulated in the past, or I'm going to have to say you were manipulated quite heavily. You could have been with a master manipulator. You could have been with a con artist, a con man, a con woman. You could have been really taken through the ringer, or almost taken through the ringer by somebody that was very manipulative or very deceptive or very negative, whatever the case may be for you. That shuts down. You release the energy from it. You dodge that bullet. and you're choosing this connection, but you're gonna be paying attention. You're gonna be asking the right questions. You are vetting this person properly. You're having fun with it and paying attention. It's a beautiful thing, while withholding your money and your support. You're not giving all of you to the situation yet, until you see where it goes. You know, is this person going to close the deal? Are they somebody that you could build a life with? It looks like it. It looks like it. You're like, yeah. This last person, they waited too long. They waited too long. They drug things out. They kept you, they kept you on it was a rope-a-dope. I don't even know what the hell a rope-a-dope is. I've heard it before on like Rocky and things like that. I've heard it in movies, rope-a-dope, the rope-a-dope. Tell me what that means over here in chat. Anyway, or in the comment section. I have no idea. I mean, I could Google it, but I don't want to. You may have been investing in a situation with somebody for months, maybe even up to 7 years, some of you, where you were just rope-a-dope. They roped you right back in, and it could have been with this deception. You know, they take you on an emotional journey. They want an emotionally deep connection, but they don't take any action. They don't lay down any foundation in the 3D. And that could have been a distance relationship for some of you. They never closed the distance. For others of you, there was too much manipulation, mind games, and deception, or something or someone else in the way, or just too much negativity, too much energy drain. Yeah, but rope-a-dope, they just kept you hooked in, and I think it's by telling you all the things you wanted to hear, all those wonderful, amazing things you wanted to hear, but they never showed up. And they never showed up. Hey, let's have a party. Be here at this time and this date, and then you show up and there's no party. You know, that sucks. It's okay. Mando Joe says, it's where you hang out on the ropes and the opponent uses up the energy as you fight a defensive fight on the ropes till they are tired. It's a boxing term. Boxing may mean something to you or this person. That's exactly what it's like. This person may have just kept you roped in, kept you on the hook or on the ropes, but never actually did anything. They just kept you there, kept you stuck. Anyway, and that could have been for years for some of you. It's going to resonate or it's not. Okay. Thank you, Mando Joe. A whole new world. This new person. There's the Emperor. You ain't got to wait for this Emperor. This person showing up as an Emperor. They're very. This person is gonna. They're gonna go for it. They're going after it. They have strong boundaries. They have strong convictions. They are flexible though. This person is not a young one. This person may not want children. They may be an older individual. They may have children, may already be grown. This person may not want any more kids, that kind of stuff. This person's not going to make you wait. This Emperor is showing up twice as the Emperor. So don't be fooled. This Emperor is not playing games. When they are serious about somebody, they'll fight for you. They'll be very protective of the connection. They're a provider and a protector naturally. Yes, they may work hard. They may have worked hard to get what they have to where they are, but they are very stable. They value stability. They value honesty. They value their reputation. Okay? So this person's not going to give you some weak ass. They're not going to give you some weak offer. This is not a person that's going to give you some weak offer. No. This is a person who says, I stand up for this connection. I fight for this connection. I want this connection. And I will open up my heart to this connection. An emperor opening up their heart. What? And this can go all the way. I want the world with you. I want to expand with you. So this person may like to travel. They may want to travel with you. This person's may see that you are everything they've ever wanted. Does that sound crazy? You're manifesting this. You're co-creating and manifesting this gift from the universe, this blessing from the universe, because of whatever it was you went through. You went through something emotionally tormenting. So the universe is like, here you go. Here you go. Final. So this emperor is coming in. They're not going to play games. They're not a game player. No. So if you ain't ready for a relationship, don't get involved with this person, because this person's serious. This is not a abuser. This is not a user. This is not an abuser. This is not somebody who does not have it together. They have it all together, can handle it all, don't need you for anything. This is not a needy person. This is not a weak-minded individual. This is a very strong-willed person. And when this person, an emperor, makes up their mind, they go after what they want. With conviction. Yes. You're welcome. Any final messages? They go after it with conviction. And the universe says you're manifesting wish fulfillment. You're manifesting the 10 of Cups. The Ace of Cups. It's your call whether or not you're ready for a relationship. Whether or not you want to be involved in a connection at all. Engagement. There it is. There's the new connection. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Deception. That person from the past was very deceptive in some way. Malicious even. Narcissistic tendencies, possibly. Not a very happy camper. And you're wanting a very harmonious, happy connection. You're wanting a family life. You're wanting somebody that you could be best friends with and spend time with and enjoy being around. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That past person, whew, goodness gracious. No. Honeymoon, here it goes. So you're moving on. You're leaving the past in the past. You're leaving this deceptive individual in the past. You're leaving that negativity and that emotional torment in the past. And you're moving on. And you're going to be moving into a more blissful, peaceful state, because that's what you're asking for more than anything is, I want to protect my peace, my harmony, and my happiness. Joy, bliss, peace. This could be the one. That's going to be up to you and whether or not you want to do it. Worth waiting for. Give your relationship a chance. So here it is. It's just around the bend. Just around the Riverbend. Just around the Riverbend. Pocahontas. I got raccoon. Pocahontas. I got the leaves blowing. I got Willow. You know, Grandmother Willow. I'm getting Pocahontas vibes. What, for whatever that means. Disney movies, cartoons. I don't know. I don't know. Express your love. Just around the Riverbend. This is the words, this is the message. That's what I got for you today. If you would like a private message from the universe from me, check out my products and services. You get 10% discount. Click the links in the description. Fans get 10% discount when you purchase through my website. Readings, etc., etc. Check it out. Till next time, y'all. Take care of yourselves. You got somebody serious about a relationship. You had in the past apparently dealt with somebody who could talk a good game, but they damn sure, or maybe they could talk a game, but they didn't show up for the game. No. And they kept you roped in. Now, because that's been released, you've opened the doorway for the universe to provide you with a blessing of somebody who actually, when they say they're going to show up, they'll be there 15 minutes early, if not earlier. You understand what I'm saying to you? You're welcome. Till next time, I love you. Take care. Namaste.